Hi everybody. Bet you didn't think I was gonna do no racing game again, huh? After the embarrassment of the Tuk Tuk experiment last time? Ain't. Alright, so I admit I'm actually not ready to start the game right away because I just got home like maybe 20 minutes ago. So I got my food here. I'm gonna put the yerba away. We always have this out, and I do have a yerba on hand, but this is always on the stream. What up, chimp? I can always count on you coming through with your monkey with a hat waving a pistol emoji. That's literally what that emoji is. I don't know if you noticed, but it's me coming to work. You working hard? Hardly working? Are you like a mod in this chat or something? Are you moderating? Are you watching to make sure that nobody's acting up? Making sure that only one person is acting a fool in here? That's me. Alright, I'm gonna eat. Oh, Mr. Game, it's not a hammer. My huge eyes can see that absolutely minuscule emoji just fine. Hardly working, I won't lie. Anyway, I'm gonna work on this chicken sandwich real quick while you folks tell me how your day's going and what you're looking forward to seeing tonight, whether here or elsewhere. I really hope you can't hear me eating. Mr. Game, are you actually gaming, or are you like pulling my leg? Like you made that fun? You trying to make it funny, or you being for real? Cause like it's in your name, you know. Gaming. Appreciate the honesty. Hey Chimp, I know you can hear me eating right now. Close your ears for a little bit. Mr. Game, you should keep your ears open though. I want you to hear me eat. Actually, let me turn it way down. Just for a little bit. Quick status update, the sandwich fell apart and it's very spicy, but I'm gonna finish it so fast or I'll come back. This is what's called a Nashville hot chicken sandwich, and it's really, really good. The taste is amazing. Most of the time it's not super spicy. It's like just the right amount of spice kind of thing. Like it's to a spicy lover, it's probably a little like on the weak side. But me being a sheep, my spice tolerance is non-existent. I enjoy it, but it's, it don't take much to hurt me. Well, I'm hurting right now. But that's not just because of the sandwich. like, in general, it's because this time, or rather, every time, they make it with a different level of spice. You know? Or like a different level of sauce, I should say. And this time, they killed it. With so much sauce. It tastes so good. But good lord, I'm seeing stars out here, and I don't mean in a good way. I mean like I'm choking it down. I got like 3 more bites. Then I'll come back. Yo, that's spicy. Yo, that's spicy. Woo! Man, why did they make it so hot? I just wanted a sandwich. I just wanted a chicken sandwich with a little bit of flavor. Alright. If you folks are expecting gaming, what do you say we get that shit underway, yeah? We're ready to see some recent action. I'm gonna go vroom, 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 fastest sheep in the west. Or east, technically. Right? In the central. Alright, let's boot the shit up. I'm so ready. I'm so excited. I haven't played this in a minute. And by that I mean like... I think the last time I played this might have been Monday? No, we streamed Monday, right? Maybe it was Tuesday. I took a bit of rest time. So I wasn't streaming that day. It was either then or Sunday that I was playing this, but I was playing for like ages. I was trying to get like kind of warmed up so that you guys could see some riveting content rather than watching back of the pack action, you know? And let me tell you, I like to do my own custom builds still. I don't want to use other people's tunes. I want to figure out my own, you know, learn as I go. Because I'm really interested to learn all the different pieces of like what makes a car tick, right? Well, you can't do that if you keep using everybody else's like pre-made tunes. You gotta work on your own sometimes, you know? Yeah, let me turn on the game audio so that it doesn't blow your ears off. And then I'll bring in the screen for you. Alright, when this main menu music comes in, there it is. Let me know how the volume is. I'll bring in the screen for you. Let's see, I've got it hidden down here somewhere. It was previously on rest. There it is, look at that. Alright, let's pop in. Let's where we dropping? Where we dropping? Where we dropping? I'm gonna put myself a little bit smaller than I was yesterday on the stream, because yesterday I was actually kind of covering up some of the important stuff, like some of the loot and stuff from Rust. And today I think I'm gonna be, if I'm too far over and too large, I'm gonna be covering up the RPM gauge. You guys are gonna need to see that so that you can judge my shifting technique. Tell me to quit granny shifting instead of double clutching it like I should. Had to sneak in the Fast and Furious reference in there, man. Alright, let me make sure the screen is the right size. Yep, it's the right size. Don't gotta touch it. Let's fucking go. Bum bam 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 bam. Ba-dum bam bam na 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 na. Ba-na-na-na. Oh, it's optimizing from my PC. Why I do that? Audio seems good. Volume. Thank you, Thomas the Dank. Why didn't you finish? Why didn't you put your last name in there, Mr. Engine? T Engine. T to the TD Engine. Or do you not go by that anymore? You not the Dank Engine? Hey yo, what the fuck?
No way! You brought Halo to Mexico.
Uh-oh.
Technically, I brought high car because I thought someone else could break it for a change.
And I brought low car because it's the only one in our parking lot.
Is this like a fucking like seasonal event or something? I was not expecting shit.
He's my super cool and handy road trip buddy.
Also, I'm the professional and better driver than James.
Bruh.
I came to check out the Horizon car scene. I've been trying to get to the Horizon Festival forever.
I came because I was hungry.
Wait, if we're all
Man.
here, who's watching the shop?
My dog's got it.
Oh, it's a Donut Media thing. I don't know shit about them. I know that they have a YouTube channel and that they talk cars. We don't speak of Engine, I've shortened it. Alright.
You get higher low Z's and I get stopped.
Ah.
Dude, you have the most important job at Donut right now.
I do?
Alright, I don't know what's going on. Or the Nissan Z, I've never looked at this car. I don't know shit about the Nissan Z. Like, I know what it looked like. Oh shit! I also know that it brakes when you hit the brake.
Always debating between high and low car, right? What's better, cheap and charming or top of the line? What if there was a third option? Some kind of middle car? The coming of mid-car has been spoken of in legend.
Man,
I think I see where you're
these guys think they're funny or something. I'm supposed to be the only one funny on this stream. Also, I gotta fuck with the audio. I forgot that there's a funny thing with Forza, a really strange thing. If you have Discord open, the audio for the game will kind of duck a little bit, even if you're not on a call.
Or headed south.
And when you don't have Discord open,
Gotta pick one.
it'll literally just,
Team low.
like, be normal.
High team for real.
Oh, big engine braking time. Oh, 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 oh. Wait a minute. The person in front of me, they have a 1 over their head, but there's another car ahead of them. That's not how rankings work.
Either way,
Right?
we've got tons of cool stuff.
That or I misread whatever I saw.
Some cars, have some very special good times.
What happened to Cars Are Paid?
Cars are pain with a heart, dude. The heart is the most important part.
Man, I don't. Whatever this is, it better be a worth it event, because I wanted to drop into the auction house and be like, all right, guys, what car are we driving today?
Way to handle the fair lady. You're gonna fit right in on low team.
High team.
Low team.
Zeroest place, actually, though. We index from 0 out here. We big brain math math racers. Had to do it, yeah. Always some new event whenever I get back on F5. Yeah. I haven't played consistently enough to really like pay attention to any of the seasonal shit. Like
Welcome to our latest
this screen right here that we're looking at, that's my only like understanding of, you know, whatever current events are happening.
Upgrading cars right here in Mexico.
And you know I don't pay attention to that shit.
Our very own brand new test track.
Also, go check out the series we're filming in Tulum.
What
It's
is
gonna
this?
be sick.
Does it say 9?
Welcome back, mate.
Wait, we have new stuff? Wait, there's new stuff? I can throw on my Lotus? Which you can't even see because it's in the fucking dark? Oh. Yo. What the fuck? You can barely see them. But they're kind of tight. I don't know, man. Alright, let me fuck with the audio a little bit. Just a little bit for my own satisfaction. Where the settings at? Bruh. Where's the settings? There it is. Fuck. That's my controller kind of bounced around there for a second. Master game volume. We'll go 50. Not too loud. Just enough. Ayo, indeed. All right. Let me
All right, my friend. The time has come.
man. Shush,
Choose wisely. Do you want to ride in high car
bruh.
or low car?
I want to ride in my car. But it's also nighttime, so you can't hardly see it, so the pan around might not have had the effect that I wanted. Alright, so I don't remember exactly what I did with this car. I just know that I got it to the point where I was actually enjoying driving it and was able to take some races with it. So my hope is that I'll be able to show you folks that today. Last time I think I didn't have music on the stream because I was a little like, I'm always listening to Hospital Records, and you know that shit ain't licensed for me to use on YouTube, so I had it off last time. But I think what I might do is I'll keep it on, but I'll keep it kind of low in the background, and then you know, you guys tell me what you're feeling. I'll start at 35, and then we'll fuck with it a little bit as we go. All right, what's the first thing I'm gonna do to warm up? What are we doing to warm up? Let me adjust my controller cable real quick, and then and then I'll get into something. There was a car that I saw on the roads the other day, and I already forgot what it was, but I was kind of like, you know what? I think I might pull that up in Forza and try that out once. And for some reason, like, that's kind of my like way of picking new cars to drive, is literally just whatever I see out on the roads. Because there's always interesting stuff, you know, depending on where you're at. You see some interesting cars, you know, and where I'm at, you see a lot. So I'm kind of like, I could try ones that like I've never really thought twice about. Which Lotus I've definitely like, you know, thought about. It's the Elise is his next car. Is it pronounced Elise or Elise? Because whatever it is, I like this car. It's real nice. I've seen a couple. Oh, look at this dude. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. He want to race. Look at him. He want to race. Look at him. He want to race. Oh, he got the new rims. Look at the new rims. Yeah, do it. Got my launch control. What the fuck? Hey, you have to honk? Motherfucker. This guy don't know how to race. That car decently fast. You doing okay. You doing alright. I don't remember how many gears I got on this car. I think I left it at 6. Yeah, I just left it with a 6-speed. Because what I was doing with it, I found that the... Oh, shit. Alright, here, line it up. Here, I'm gonna challenge him to a head-to-head.
Just challenged a driver
Oh,
to a
they
head-to-head.
disabled it, didn't they? No, you gotta do the fucking thing, man. Here. Oh, shit, sorry. Where's my sorry button? Yeah, there it is. There you go. That's a fair fight. Man, your car nuts though. What the fuck is that thing doing? I need to actually figure out launch control. Not really used to it. Yeah, I literally just put it on. The last time I was playing, like before I think before I streamed, I hadn't had it on. I went back through all my settings, and I turned back on a bunch of the safety shit that people always turn off, and then, you know, it's like too much for them. Well, it was too much for me. So I turned on the traction control. Perfection. You did good. Oh, his car's ugly as fuck though. Look at it. Now that we're kind of seeing it in the daylight, look at it. A little weird sunburst thing going on. What the fuck is that? We'll just do some burnouts. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm trying to race out here. I'd be like, you already won 2, man. Yeah, let me turn the music back up because now I literally can't hear it. Yeah, so I had the I had all the safety shit turned off, and it was super hard to, recover from, situations where, oh my god, that fucking guy. Yeah, it was super hard to recover from situations where, I didn't have a good handle on the car, so I'd fuck around, find out, basically. And I turned all that shit back on because I actually went to a track and was kind of advised for like, oh, well, there's a reason that you have that shit. You don't have to turn it off and be all just like, oh, I don't need ABS and traction control, So I got all that back on, and it's like pearlescent peachy, yeah. And I found that it's a lot easier for me to actually like do like be competitive in online races. So I'm like, I don't even fucking care, I'm not like losing my pride or anything over it. Let's see, I actually don't want to race this car today, so let me pop over to a different one. Yeah, so I turned back on all that stuff, and then I saw the launch control option. I was like, I've never used this shit. So oh my god, this trap, nice. What are you saying? Are you using words? Do you know what those words mean? All right, so I kind of had a thing. Last time I was streaming, and the last couple of times I played, I've specifically kept all of my cars to A class to basically just to get familiar with them. But I'm thinking what I want to do is all the cars that I've been wanting to play with. I'm kind of thinking like I'm gonna push up to S1 and just fucking full send it, even though I kind of drive like shit with a fast car. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, well, the best way to learn is by doing, right? So what I figured was, well, I'll just start working with the S1 cars, be really shit to start with, and then just over time we'll get good. That's the plan. So that means we have to pick a car, friends. What do you think if I make the F100, the 1956 Ford, an S1 car? Yes, send it. Try stunts? I mean, I'll do some stunts. You watch. You're gonna see some shit. You're gonna be like, yo, what if I take the fucking mystery machine? The mystery machine to make that an S1. That one we actually took some races and that was kind of nuts. I was like, what the fuck? Like that was the most unexpected car for me to do anything with, and yet there it went. I had a lot of fun with let's see, the F-Type Jaguar, I think was the only Jaguar that I was actually like comfortable with. The CX-75, like this guy up here, I thought was super, super tight. But there was something about it when I spec'd it out. And it was probably just user error, I probably just put in a spec that just didn't make sense and just need a lot of fixing. So we're going to have to go back and do the homework. But I felt like it was too light. Kind of the same problem I have with the Lotus is like, crank the mystery machine up. I'll tell you what, maybe we'll come back to that one. I kind of like the build that I have on that. But yeah, like this car is super fucking sick. It sounded great. I remember it handling real nice until like I got into an actual race. And as you can see, acceleration and the launch are rated at a 10. So of course it was fun, but it couldn't be competitive. It was like, it would just get knocked around too fucking easy. Like I couldn't keep it on the road. Again, probably user error more than anything in the latter part there. But I'm thinking of what I might do is I might come back to it and then see if I can try to troubleshoot that out. But for right now, I'm not feeling that car, and I'm thinking something else. So we're gonna keep looking. I cannot stand Maseratis. I don't know what the deal is. I just don't care about it. I don't like them. Miata, fuck with a Miata. We dig the Miata. Oh shit! This car. Well, one of these cars, I should say. I got this AMG, and I spec'd it out to the point where I really liked driving it, like just. That's my first thing with any of these is I get a car to the point where I just enjoy driving it, and then I can take it to online races and expect to do something. And I tested out in online races, but I'm not expecting like to take a lot of positions by, you know, with my first like spec kind of thing. So it's mostly about like, do I like taking it around the tracks that I get on? Like if I'm driving in the back of the pack, doesn't matter, as long as I enjoy the drive, because then I know that I'll actually be able to push like actually learn the car, you know. I don't want to sit here talk too long, but this car I kept at A class, which is kind of interesting. I think mostly it was too damn boaty. It's a heavy ass car. Like it's powerful, but it's a heavy ass car, you know? But honestly, this SLS AMG thing, I think I've seen a couple of these in person before. Not like maybe this exact one, but you know, something that looks really close to it. I'm curious about this. I want to see what this is. I want to see, yeah, deliver it to me. Yeah, I'm being bougie out here. You think I'm gonna fucking walk to that car? Fuck no. What is this? I don't think I spec'd this. I think this is literally stock. It's interesting. Let's give it a fucking go. Eh? And it's got that purring engine. It's got the putter, 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 putter. What do we got here? What do we got here? I just got distracted because my, I forgot to rearrange my desk in the way that I have it for specifically racing with a controller. For reasons I have to like kind of fuck up my whole setup. Oh my god, this thing is slipping. I wonder if I did fuck with it, because I don't think it should be losing traction so easy. That or it's literally just stock. I mean, it's got a wing on it, so I shouldn't be like losing my back end like that. I wasn't going crazy, but shit, man. Maybe it's a light car. I don't know. Yeah, let's do a little cheeky AI race. I don't remember what I left the difficulty at, but I want to say it's above average. I used to have it in the highly skilled category, and then I pulled it back because, you know, I quit playing the game for like a year, so I was kind of like, I forgot how to do all this shit. I always felt I slipped in stock. Yeah, okay. I'll take that as a maybe I wasn't doing anything stupid there. Maybe it's just part of the experience. Oh, I like those rims. Look at that. Yeah, see, I don't think I expect this because I would have... The first thing I do with every car is to recolor it, and I probably wouldn't have used those colors. Alright, let me look at what's going on here. Gearing's locked. Yeah, see, I didn't touch any of this. It does come with brakes, though. Imagine a car coming with brakes. Let me see what we can do here. A lot of times on these, I find that, or at least the cars I get, you always have to turn down the braking force. Is that normal? I'm looking at my stop and distance, trying to get that sorted. Okay. I used to push myself with AI, but had to pull back once swapped to manual. Oh, yeah, I feel that. I think I did the same thing, actually. It took me a long time to switch off of... I don't do it with clutch. Like, I do the... basically, like, the dual clutch simulation of sorts. Hey, yo, is that the... That's not the Jaguar that I was talking about, right? That's a McLaren, right? That guy? Yeah. Yeah, I switched from automatic to manual without the clutch. And I've just loved it ever since. It's so good. Fuck, I'm gonna be messing around with a clutch button, you know? My controller only got so many buttons on it. What kind of car do you prefer to drive when you're doing Forza? Because like I'm always switching between all these two-door coupes, you know. I'm not doing any of the track toys. I have a couple, but you know I played those some, but for some reason I just don't prefer those. I like to get things that look like they belong in like a GT3 race. Like that's the kind of shit that I like to drive. I mean, you probably saw that from like the 4 cars that I pointed out while we were picking. Like they're all kind of basically the same thing, with different weights. Oh my god. Yeah, this needs a little bit of work because like she kind of swimming, and just hitting the brakes there, like the back end was trying to get out from behind me. That was Something I haven't had to deal with any of the cars that I've been working with. Also, somebody remind me, after this I need to go check a message I was going to respond to earlier, and then I was trying to finish my food, and I got distracted, and the food was too spicy, so I got ultra distracted. You know how it is. Wait, how many gears? Oh, this has 7 gears. But apparently I can't even use the 7th. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Imagine missing a checkpoint! Haha! Not me! I would never miss a checkpoint. Just call me the racing sheep girl, man. Brum, 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 brum. I always forget not to fucking floor it in the corners. It's just such a bad habit on the controller. Like, this controller, I feel like it's a pretty good one, but, like, it's not a, you know, it's like a Xbox similar controller. It's not an actual, like, official one. And the triggers, like, I don't feel super confident, like, hitting, like, being ginger with the gas, you know? I'm basically always full sending it and having to remind myself not to do that. The braking is where it's really getting me, actually, because I'm still working on, like, not always smashing on the brake. Because you probably notice as we work on the cars tonight, my biggest problem with taking races is probably going to be that I take too long in the corners because I brake super hard, and then I have to build back all that speed. Kind of like what we did here, you know? Motherfucker got away from me, bro. It's so fun to pedal the metal but pain every time. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I just want to hear that shit rev, you know? Sometimes I just want it loud. Mainly street cars. I don't like going too high spec since I can't control them. Prefer to work on my control. You and me both, dog. That's literally the story of my experience so far. But hey, we gapped everybody by at least 4 seconds. Pay no mind to the cat in first. You know, fuck that guy. Respectfully, fuck that guy. Okay, friends. Let's make this thing work. Oh, I just noticed the chat isn't updating on the stream itself because I have that window in the background, and it like goes to save processing where it doesn't update, kind of thing. So the chat might lag on the screen, but rest assured, I see the messages. I've been using a G29 a couple months ago. Got the H manual, so I'm using clutch. Love hearing the grind. Yeah. I don't even have a fucking. I need a whole, like. That reminds me, like, I need a whole steering and pedal setup for all this shit. I hope it's treating you good, though. Alright. We gotta change up these colors. I tell you what, there's something about a red Mercedes that really irks me, which is kind of funny considering that AMG that I showed earlier was very red. I kind of like them, man, there was this one real nice SUV I saw in town the other day that had a glittery, like, super dark emerald paint to it. That was just so nice. It was kind of like, it was like this, but even darker. I'm not going to use this, but I want it. I kind of want it. I just want it dark, though. Dark green. Not like that. That's like weird olive green. That's like oil slick green. We don't do that. Oh, I like this one. It's got a little bit of a blue to it. Yeah. All right. Well, what do we do for Christmas car? Christmas car, anybody? Fucking spare me. Christmas car, everybody. I can color this though. I don't think I want to do any like two-tone colors here. For the rims, I kind of like those stock. I don't hate that. You go for a fucking nasty color combo here. But I kind of just want them, you know, just pretty basic, you know, just a little, yeah, a little dark like that. Just a little bit. The brake calipers cannot be fucking black, bruh. You gotta make them bitches stand out. You know what we gonna do? I put the money into this. I put gold. I put gold on them. Glossy gold. Although it shows up a little bit better with like the semi-gloss. I like it with the gloss. And then of course, we get the tint. Not allowed to have actually like not allowed to have like a 5% tint, but we'll take what we can get. I don't want nobody to be eyeballing me when we racing, man. You should keep their eyes on the road. You know how it is. Been a huge Rally 2.0 fan of Dark Mercedes Go Hard. Yeah. Actually, though. I got one thing I gotta put on the front. If you're a real one, you notice. Also, funny thing actually, let me try something real quick. A lot of people, myself and unfortunately included, found that there's a problem. So you know how you can with the making up a livery. So you know how you can search for shapes that people have made. Well, what happens if I look for the I literally just look for something that absolutely has a match? Okay, looks like it's working. The other day, literally you couldn't search for anything at all. And I looked on Reddit and there was a bunch of people saying the same thing. Cool. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. What if I go search for a little something? I have one that I could. Sorry, I'm trying not to. I'm not trying to give you guys a seizure. I promise. I have one that I want to throw on here, but I want to see if there's an updated version of what I'm looking for. That's it? I thought there would be more. What the fuck? Well, this is the one I was looking for anyway. Yeah, actually whack. Alright, we gotta put a little Ame stamp on here. That way whenever we get on a podium, people have to look at it. It's the only reason I put this on the cars is I was like, oh, anytime I win a race, if somebody looks for more than 2 seconds, what are they gonna see on my car? Because I don't put anything crazy on mine. I don't do big designs or anything. So I'm kind of did you say Wolfie for life? What do you did you mean wifey for life, or are you saying something that I'm not familiar with? Educate me. There's a lot that I don't know. All right, I think that's cheeky. It's small, just like Ame, small Ame. Oh, I love this song. Alright, I think that's all I'm gonna do for the design of this just for a bit. Alfie is the artist who made the design originally. Oh, really? Big up. Okay. I have been educated. Thank you for telling me. That's why all my cars are Atasha's. Force them. So look if I win. Yo, my cars. Instead of headlights, I put basilisk eyes on them so that if I win, they gotta look at it. They get fucking petrified. Is that funny? Tell me that's funny, because I think it's funny. I don't know if it's clever or anything. It's just funny now. Alright, let's see what this shit can do. Let me see. Is there a way to go back to stock? Because it's got something on it, and I don't want to keep anything that's already on it. Performance class S1. Okay. Because I wanted to see what its base rating is before you start changing anything. I don't want to go through all these and start pulling shit out. That's just going to take too long. Oh, I forgot something that I need to do, actually. Not to sound it's clever, thank you. Appreciate it. You didn't have to say it. It's okay. I know it wasn't I know it wasn't Alright. Pardon my stealing the music from you. I'll bring it back in a sec. This might surprise you that I'm a brainy sheep. But let me tell you, sometimes I am a brainy sheep. And today, as is every day on Forza anymore, I'm a brainy sheep with a spreadsheet. Which unfortunately you're not going to be able to see on the screen, but trust, it's there. Where I punch in my builds that I'm trying with different cars to say what the power to weight ratio is, what the actual power output is, which upgrades I put into it, and most importantly, I've found. Let me go back to it real quick. This fucking graph right here. I figured out how to actually, like, you know, understand this, so that I can tell where if I fuck with my gearing some, that I can stay in a really strong power band without like dropping down super far. Like on this car, like if this drops down to like, let's say that you theoretically had your gearing like very goofy and you had it set so that like your, you know, second and third gears, whatever, are starting you at like 2k RPM, right? It would take you so fucking long to get up to speed, right? But how would you know that versus like, oh, starting it at 2K would be beneficial versus like starting at 4K, right? You would have to look at a graph like this. And I had no idea how to do that. So now that I've at least got that in my arsenal, I've been able to take my cars, which on paper look like they should be able to take races, and just end up in the back of the pack every fucking time. Now I'm like actually competing, you know? So I've learned a little bit. Don't forget that message from before food. Thank you, Thomas the Dank. Not so engine. Appreciate you. What the fuck? That's so great. Usually people don't remember to remind me about shit. Okay. Thank you for the reminder. That is very much appreciated. I've got the message taken care of. Now, we pop into the car. Only recently began understanding engine power torque. Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at actually. Like, I only just looked at this stuff either Friday or Saturday of last week, and you know, like late into the week last week. So I'm not even like a week into just having this as like second nature to me, you know. So it's like what I'm doing is just getting all of the cars that I like building and just keeping track of all the shit that I do to them, and then what that like optimal power range is based off of like how I feel when I'm driving it. And it's made such a huge difference because I know like, oh, if I gear it too short, I might be like missing, you know, like some usability out of those gears kind of thing. And I know how much I can chew into that, I suppose. Like I know where to set it basically, or at least have an idea of where to set it. It's been a very different experience from what I was doing before, let me tell you. Yo, look at this. Am I about to do an all-wheel drive trade? Oh, all-wheel drive train. I think honestly, because it was getting squirrely like that, I kind of want to start with that. I also kind of really like all-wheel drive. But tell you what, I'm still trying to figure out some stuff. So I'm gonna say let's not switch to that. Let's keep it rear wheel. Hell yeah, I was gonna say give me a supercharger on this shit though. It's gonna cost me 5 points of PI and get me a little bit of power. What's our? I mean, it gets a little bit, but I could probably just do better with the twin turbos, and those are lighter too. 35.95 versus 36.24. Yeah, that's not really like. Yeah. That's kind of dumb. I kind of got to go with the twin turbo. All right. So let's see. I do major conversions first, followed by the tire, because I always try to get the slick racing tire, which, as you can see, costs us like a whole ass 30. Yeah, literally 30 points of performance. So that's going to be a little bit. But before I forget, I need to stick arrow on this because this is just something we're going to have to deal with. And it also saves us a little bit. Saves us a little bit of PI, and by a little bit I mean 5 points, looks like 4 points. Yeah, so we're still under halfway to S2, which is super sick because that means we can stuff power to the shit. Because what are we even at right now? That was like 600 horsepower? That's how all of my A cars are doing right now. So we gotta do more than that. Yeah, that downforce. We're gonna correct that. That shit that you were seeing, we ain't do that. We ain't keeping that around. Dirt got me to learn gearing and turning, mainly on different surfaces, and AC is helping with braking and general control. BeamNG teaches me what breaks how. But I haven't gotten AC set up. I talked with a buddy once. I think I was talking about it on the last stream. I talked with a buddy once who was just like casually playing it when I was over to their place, or rather his roommate was playing it while I was over at his place, and he was nice enough to let me like sit down with a setup and, you know, introduce me to it, and it was like, oh yeah, a whole setup like this with the pedals, the gear shift, and the steering wheel, like a real nice one. He was like, yeah, it's like a middle of the road one, but it'll cost about $1,000. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Why would you show me some cool shit like this and then be like, yeah, it's kind of expensive as shit though. So I ain't got no setup. I've kind of toyed with the idea of playing with it, like, you know, saving up for it, I should say. But nah. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking second. This car comes with customizable brakes, or rather, like, you can tune the brakes, but you can't swap them out. So this was stock then at 804. That's fucking interesting. Okay. All right, what am I looking for here? Weight reduction? Oh shit. Okay. So let me see. It would cost us 12 points to get 600 pounds back. Yo, $300 for your setup? Holy shit! Talk to me. I might fuck that up. I only want steering wheel paddle shifters. I don't want to touch no stick. I'll be bougie like that. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is, let's see. Usually I throw in the weight reduction and then just see how much power I can stuff in. But I might actually flip that, because the few times that I flipped that script and then punched that into the spreadsheet, I found that I was actually able to get a better power to weight ratio by just sticking in power and then just saying don't spend it on the weight reduction, which is backwards from what I expected, and that's exactly why we keep track of that shit. You know, you challenge your assumptions there. So let's see, what do we do here? We save a little bit of weight and what? Are we getting extra power? Doesn't look like it, so maybe not. Start with the big one, the exhaust. Alright, 17 horsepower. Intake. 9 horsepower. Fuel system. 14 horsepower. Ignition. 11 horsepower. Camshaft. 92 horsepower. Oh shit, but look at that. It can rev higher, but it literally won't change in the bands that we can actually like use that shit. No, I'm telling you, like a nice set. Oh, wait. Oh, you deleted your message, bruh. Welcome, Chip. Welcome back. Are you done with work now? We're trying to make this car usable, but look at this. We could spend all of our performance index on just this shit, and it's not even useful to us. Is that terrible? Look at that. That's so embarrassing. I would have had no idea. Like a week ago, I would have not paid attention to this. I would have been like, yo, 92 horsepower. Let's fucking go. This baby about to push 800. Nah, it won't. Look at the graph. It literally won't do shit. Like, you can ever so slightly tell that the torque and the power lines are a little bit... Oh no, it looks like they're actually both... It looks like they're both degrading ever so slightly. I was gonna say they get a little closer together, so it might be that like it's a little tighter, you know, like you can get into some actual like usable power sooner, but I don't think that's the case. Damn, this shit is not moving nothing. I'm just spending all this all these points, I should say. There we go. Okay, so the displacement, yeah, that's gonna make a difference. 700 horsepower. You think we can use it? All of these are like really incremental, so I wonder if this car is just like really well tuned out the box. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Okay. So this will throw 56 on it for 5, 6, 7 points, right? No. I just got stuck in a mental loop. I couldn't do the mental math, but it's not a lot of points, but it's also, I mean, it's a decent amount of power addition, and the most important thing is like it's actually usable. But fuck it, let's stick it in and see what happens. I was kind of surprised to see that all these, even though they're all like incremental changes, no surprise there, aren't really like, they don't look like they're moving it a whole lot, but we did just add 200 horsepower to this shit. So like, and we haven't changed the weight too much. Like it was around 3,500 to start with. So yeah. No, I'm telling you, H feels so nice. You feel so much more of the car. I was auto gamer before pedal hard with turning. Yeah. I mean, I can't speak to it, you know? Like, as I've admitted, I don't have anything to go off of. Just my, I would say strong opinions loosely held, but not even really. I don't really have the, I don't really have the opinion. I sat on one setup once and got exposed to its, you know, ins and outs. So I don't have enough to make an opinion. So your $300 setup might actually be pretty banger. I mean, I'll trust your opinion, but you know, yeah. Man, it's so weird trying to understand the upgrades on here after playing Need for Speed. Yeah, we should look at it together. You know what we should do? You should stream Need for Speed once, and then I'll commentate and restream it, and I'll steal your content. What do you think if we did that? I need to start manually tuning my stuff. I'm just so lazy. Do you literally just hit the auto upgrade? See, that's exactly like, I think I kind of like started there just to like get something quick for any car, because at the time, like when I first started, I knew so little about this shit. Every time I would touch it, it would just get worse, even though it was like, oh, it looks like it's better, you know? You know, I would have stuck on that fucking, what was it, the camshaft? I would have stuck this on and been like, ah, this shit's gonna go so fast. Look at how the graph isn't changing, though. Look at how the graph isn't changing. Got them pops and bangs, though. Sheeps don't actually like loud sounds like that. It's pretty unpleasant. I don't want it. I don't think this is... I don't think that's even fucking worth it. I'd rather just take those points. Settle down. This engine's still going. I would literally rather take those points and put it into the weight reduction at this point. Dude, look at that shit. It barely wants to get to S2. That's insane. Like, what else can I do to this shit? Is this, like, just automatically a great car? Or what's the deal? For S1, that is. Cause like it really like it's letting me put a lot of stuff in. Started with auto upgrades, now using tunes. I feel good. I feel that the me bashing head against time trial. I'm on hard races already, which means I run it and lose and cry like 5 times that I beat it. That sounds like racing right there. I hope it's going good. And I also hope you show me what you're up to. Alright, so I don't know what out of these would really help me. Because at the moment, I actually don't know what the car does well. It says that it's excellent at braking. I would assume that that's the case because of the arrow, but, you know, we haven't tuned that for shit, so... the handling and acceleration being... Or sorry, the launch and acceleration being around 7? With everything that we just did to it, I'm pretty surprised about. Because it's pushing a lot of power. It didn't give me anything to indicate that the weight was going to be a problem. Because like I said, it's like, at the moment, around... It's literally the same weight as my A cars, which are doing 600 horsepower. And those are fine, you know? So, that's kind of curious to me. I'll throw on that roll cage. Oh, I haven't even touched this stuff. Let me do transmission first, actually. So we can go up to a 10 speed. Look. Well, I don't really know what's good here. Let me go back to the graph for reasons. That'll kind of help me suss this out. Oh, and hey, you about to have a frustrating time, I think, with Forza, because if you haven't tried to look at this graph too hard yet, I found a little something, and I don't know if it's a known bug or anything, but from what I found, this graph doesn't actually it doesn't have the correct labels on it. So you see where it has, or it may not have the correct labels on it. You see where it tops out at 10,000 RPM on the right side of the x-axis. This hopefully will actually top out at 8K, making the lines on this graph accurate. But I had a car. Yeah, of course it's incorrect somehow, yeah, unfortunately. Because that totally fucked me up with trying to put up the spreadsheet to say, like, where should my gearing basically start? Like, by the RPMs, and where should I be shifting was really the question I was trying to answer there. It was like, where's my optimal shift time if I don't try to do an exact, like, math? I'd found a thing of, like, using your final drive number and all of your individual gears numbers from the graph where you tune that, you can actually find what the optimal shift time is, like per gear. But just as like a simple heuristic, I just looked at this graph and said, I'll just go off of whatever this is, and then, you know, tune it by just practicing. You know, I'll find where the car actually wants to shift, kind of thing. And I found that the graph for a car that I had that topped out at 8K, or sorry, the actual like usable range had stopped at like 7, I want to say. Like that's where I was hitting the rev limiter. And then the graph was showing all the way up to 8K, but these lines weren't actually mapping up with those numbers. So I had the wrong numbers to use. So I was kind of like, I was doing a couple of races. It wasn't feeling right. Like all my shifting was like fucking goofy. It was like I felt like I was way past where I needed to be, kind of thing. Come to find out, this graph was scaled wrong. I was shifting too late, you know? I was like well past my optimal shift point, and I didn't know because the graph was basically saying like, no, that's fine. So using this graph, be extra careful that what you're looking at. I find that obviously going off of the data that's on it, not the axes that you're showing is better. Like, here, I think it's probably right. I think what happens is that they always assume that it's 0 to 10 for this, and then they just plot it from there. But then if you go to a car that doesn't scale up to 10, it just fucks it up somehow. So be aware of that. So like based off of this, if we are to trust it, I would say that the best power I'm going to get is from 4K up to just under 6K, like 5,700. So I'm gonna punch that into the spreadsheet here, so I have a note about it. 5.75. How specific? Also, let me put the power readout in here. 826 horses with literally 3,000 pounds, like perfect on the dot. 3,000 pounds, which gives us a power to weight ratio of 0.27. Which actually makes it the most powerful car that I've spec'd so far, but that's not surprising given that I've been in A-class for a week. There's a face on the car, right? I'm not tripping. I don't know, is there? I don't know, is there? Who is it? You seeing faces now? I mean, look, it's kind of smiling. See the eyes? See the nose? I don't know, is there? Just so you know, I didn't make it. Just so you know, I didn't make it. I didn't make that. Okay, so we're gonna fill out the rest of the power index, right? Ha ha ha. Oh, here we go. Fat tires. 896. We could do better. I mean, making bigger tires ain't gonna improve our performance index, so. We could pull weight off of the rims. Like, I don't mind it. Let me see, what's the best one I can get? Oh, not bad. Kind of fucking ugly though. I find it funny that these always have all their colors on them, but it's like, well, you can't see them because you put your custom colors on it already, you know? But it's like, oh, what if I decide that I wanted this one, right? Okay, well, that one's a bad example. It does actually have the colors. Hello, Demented Sig. I think my proudest car is covered with hollow live liveries. I got one that's got some anime looking thing on it, which wasn't the reason that I bought it. I just needed a, I think it was what, 2009 Aston Martin Vantage. And I wanted a couple of Vantages so I could like play with different tunes on them, and then that's what, like, basically where I stopped playing. This rim kind of like, it works with the car, but I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. I kind of like this one, like it's kind of dope with the crosses. Hey, just because you left for a bit and this happens, just so you know, it's not. I was just demonstrating how Forza doesn't let you search for custom-made icons anymore, and then it let me search for it, and I was like, oh, well, I guess that bug is fixed then. And then I just grabbed that one because it was an example, I swear. So I don't know what's happening, but Forza Horizon 5 PC is being stupid. Yeah, talk to me. What's happening? What's it doing to you? Is it crashing? Is it giving you that fucking thing where it's like, is it giving you the fucking like, oh, your graphics card drivers is out of date. You can't play. Hey Chimp, wait, don't leave just yet. Look at this. Hold on, I'll show you something. I'm gonna install the setup even though it's not perfect. Holy shit, the lateral G's is 2.1. Also, chat not updated again. It's funny, man. I gotta like have a separate stream computer from my gaming computer, but right now I have a computer that I use for monitoring the chat, but the game and the stream comes from the same machine. Like I should just have a capture card, really, but you know. Wait, Chimp, confirm you're in chat, otherwise I can't do the thing. Wait, I gotta at Chimp. Oh no, it's worse. I can't update it all, and reinstalling only made it worse? How? Never let me play with friends, never let them connect to servers. Bruh. Yo, Chimp, come back to work. Let's go. Hey, do you got your whiteout? Do you have your whiteout on you? Because I need you to take something off my car real quick. Can you, I got a film on my car. Can you scrape that off with a razor? Oh, you did great. You did great work. That's great work. You did real good on that. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. You cleaned off that refuse from the car. Man. I need to put my own face on there. Wait a minute. Hold on. I just had a great fucking idea. Sorry this is taking so long. I swear this is gonna be mostly about racing. Just not yet. We gotta hold on. Okay. What if? Oh my god! Sheepy race! Minecraft sheep! What if I do sheep? Wow. It kind of looks like the Supreme logo, so I don't really wanna. I don't care about Supreme. It's very irrelevant to me. But the Minecraft sheep, that's kind of good. What do you think? Which one's cute? We gotta put a cute sheep sticker on our car. Lion's not sheep, more like sheep, not. I don't got enough. Oh my god, look at this one. This is cursed. Purple sheep fucked up, bruh. I'm gonna do the Minecraft sheep, and because it's a green car, green sheep. Why does that only have 1 star? Look at it, popularity. Oh, it's popularity. I thought it was like people rated it really low. I was like, huh? What's wrong with that? Oh my god, what if I made it the whole face of the car? I should put this on the hood. Sponsored by Notch. Personally sponsored by Notch. Here, I'll put it over here. Look at that little motherfucker. Look at him. He coming out that vent. He coming out the radiator, dog. Look, he really busting. Oh, it's so cute. I want it just a little bit bigger so I know it's going to show up in everybody's race finishing things. Their view, you know. Cover the hood. I can't cover the hood. I can't disrespect the car. All of my liveries are really like understated. Except for one that I made that was like Near Automata themed, which is kind of cool. Like it didn't have a lot going on from the game, from the, you know, universe, but it was pretty alright. I liked it. It was just really white and a little black. Yeah, like a little ornament. I like to do that with these, because look at that. It's just a cute little, it's just a little cheeky guy, right? It's just a little guy. Me and him, we brothers. Wait, can I? Oh, that's my, hold on. Where's the, no, I don't want any of that. No, I don't want any of that. Hold on. I don't want any of that. I want my photo mode. There we are. Sorry. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's the, like, Forza Horizon 5 having a button for everything, and it's never the one that you're expecting. Oh my god, why is it doing that? That is really fucking disorienting. Stop doing the fucking autofocus thing. Oh my god. How do you get rid of that? X focus on the sheep boy, little sheepy dude. Okay, well, you know, that's. I just wanted to do a little silly. I just wanted to do a silly like. That's my bro. That's my dude right there. That's my dude. That's my dude right there. That's my dude right there. Subtle. I understand. Nice focus. Yeah, I know. That focus that just made you barf. I don't blame you. Alright. Fuck the photo mode. Let's see how we did with the car. Oh god. Okay, so it's dog shit in the sand. Wait. Did you see that? Traction control was on while it was just kind of coasting. Gotta look both ways before you enter the roadway. Oh my god. Okay, so I haven't touched the... Well, I haven't changed the brakes, so whatever we did earlier is probably still in effect. I haven't tuned anything about it, though. So the arrows still default, whatever it came with. Gearing, I think we put in an 8-speed transmission, but I think that's when I was commenting, like, I don't know what the car, like, needs or does well, you know? So it's kind of hard to say, you know? I mean, she flying, but I'm actually a little bit, here, let me get to the end of this little straight, and then we'll come back. What I said earlier about the graph being misaligned, I think might have actually been the case with this one, which is really disappointing. So what I'm gathering off of that experience just now, one second. Hard to get speed when you got no traction, huh? Okay, so I think I'm gonna need to re-gear it, if only for testing if it needs... Yeah, of course, I forgot to put a new transmission on the shit. Back to the garage. Yeah, the backfire crazy. The pops and bags be a little too much. They'd be like, it's like Rice Krispies. Calling this car the Rice Krispies car. This car, the way that it was behaving kind of told me that it was just fine going from 5 to maybe 6.2K. So like pretty small change there, but it does kind of tell me that the graph might not be representing well, there's one of two things happening. Either, maybe three. Either the graph is a little bit off, or there is something to that the optimal power delivery for each gear does actually change like it does in real life. We have one graph, but technically we need 6 graphs if you have 6 gears, right? Or one graph with all of the power for each gear overlaid on it. Or it could be that I don't know any better. It could be that I'm totally misreading the situation. But I think part of that is going to come from getting a transmission that'll let us tune it, and this is going to give us that. The gold shift zone is just before red, yeah, on a multi-shift indicator like the yellow red, if I remember correctly. This is the way I read it. From what I understand, if you are trying to shift optimally, or rather if you're just trying to, just in a general sense, if you're trying to understand where your best power delivery is going to come from out of this graph, your optimal rev band based off of just this, paying no mind to how your gearing ratios are going to affect that, is going to be anywhere the lines are as close together as possible while the power is not exceeding the torque. So if that is the correct way to read this, that means that crossover point is where you want to shift, right? But the question then becomes, okay, well, shifting when you hit that RPM, that's not too hard. That's just hitting the center of a target. What about where do you start your gears? So if I give a visual for that exact question, we switch over to the gearing tab. Look at this little graph off to the right, which, by the way, I think might also suffer from the same scaling problem I talked about. That's actually where I originally got the thought of, like, something's not right with this. I'm doing everything right according to the graph, but it's running like shit. So take a look at this. Second gear. We got 8 gears to work with. Right now, the way that this is set up, the second gear is going to let me, whenever I switch to it from first gear, it's going to let me switch to it from, if I start it, just for easier explanation of my thinking here. The way that it's set up right now, I could shift to it when we're above 4 RPM, but I don't necessarily want it to drop down that far if I find that, well, my optimal power delivery, you know, is like nowhere near 4K, it's more like 5K. Well, just make that shit shorter and then just adjust the final drive to, after you get all these set correctly, to account for that. Now, I don't have a good intuition because I'm still learning all this stuff. I don't know what I'm right or wrong about. Dangerous as that may be. I don't know what the motivation is for having each of these gears shifted shorter than the one before it, because, or having each of these gears set with a ratio shorter than the one before it. There's probably a very simple scientific explanation for it. But every time you get a car and it hasn't been fucked with, they're always a lower gear is going to have a longer gearing. I don't know what it is. I would assume it's because they have to overlap something. I don't know. But, I mean, you can do stupid shit. Like, you can literally have something like this. I don't know why I'd do it, though. You know? I don't know why you'd want to. But you can. I know why I do this. Because the way that I have it right now, if I was reading that other graph correctly, the way that the car was behaving and what we're doing right now, this right here is probably going to be the optimal gearing for staying in that maximum power band, no matter where we're shifting. So let's get it onto the road and take a look at it and see what happens. So based off of that graph, this should let us basically shift into, if we shift up into the second gear, third gear, whatever, I literally had them all set at 5K. So let's get onto the road, because these racing slicks are not going to do shit in the sand. God, that car is loud. Jesus. Why did it do that? Okay. Let's get it going. A little bit of roll. Here, let's try this. I'm actually going to slow down a little bit, drop it back a few gears, and then see what happens if I shift up early. Yeah, okay. So it seems like it's optimal from 5 to 6.5. Or 5 to 6, like just anywhere in there. Like, check this out. If I just literally like try to step on it while I'm in a high gear. Wait, let me do that again. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's really fighting from 5 to 6.5. So that tells me that again, either I'm misreading this, or what I put on the graph is actually a little bit shifted, in which case it was off by about 1,000 RPM. So that would leave it, so 5 to 6.5. So that's basically in line with the other cars that I've been using, for the most part. Like, it depends. I want to say it's like catching the power as you change shift, kind of, so they're not fighting. Yeah, I know cars. He didn't know cars. Yeah, fair. I mean, I think that's exactly what the point is. Like, you're trying to get that smooth handoff, because let's say that you have a shit ton of power and you went over to the gearing tab, right? And then you try to do something really silly. Like, let's say that let's do something that you would never do. Like that. Let's see what happens when you go from 4th to 5th gear. Alright, let's turn it around maybe. Or no, we can go straight. Actually, there's not too bad of a curve up here. So let's see what happens. We go 4 to 5. There you go. You see it kind of like lost. The car seemed to lose a little bit, you know? Also, it makes it so that whenever you downshift to 4th, it becomes fucking dangerous. Yeah, okay. So, tell you what, I think this is like, it's usable right now. I don't think it's quite right, but I'm gonna take it out onto some online races and see what happens. and then we'll use that to inform what we do next. I haven't touched the arrow. I haven't touched... Well, I didn't actually put in upgrades for these, but I haven't touched the arrow, which I usually pay attention to. The brake, looks like we haven't touched that. The differential I actually forgot to put in. I usually set this where the acceleration percent is really high. I don't know if that's actually better or not, but in the past, what I found was if I set that too low, I would have a harder time maintaining my speed coming out of corners. And I was kind of like, I'm not sure if that's intuitive or not. But the deceleration, I always leave that down because, you know, I would use that for keeping my traction in corners. That used to be quite the problem, but I've gotten better. All right. Let's hit one of these motherfuckers, huh? We gonna do S1. How exciting! I can't wait. My car's gonna be the loudest one on the road. People won't be able to hear their own engines to know where their shifts are supposed to be. Because I do mine off of sound. Like I just get used to the sound of the car, and then I just know where I'm supposed to shift it. Because, you know, I can't take my eyes off the road, you know? All right, we got 2 sprints and a circuit. I'll tell you what. I hate circuits. Remember how I said that I have trouble with the corners? Yeah. Alright, so we missed at least 1 sprint. Hey, yo, chill out, chill out. You're ruining your Aston. Orange Aston, I don't know how I feel about it. The default color for the DB11 is an orange one. I don't know if it really fit the car. Yeah, come through, homie. Come through. Yeah. My horn is a school bell because I'm trying to be as annoying as shit when I'm racing. Audio indicator, baby. Yeah. All right. Hopefully, we're not dropping in at the last race, but we'll see. Alexa, set the office light to 20%. This is serious race time. Ooh. I like this sprint. This one's a good one. Alright. Couple of Mercedes, Audi, Ford, McLaren, and of course you gotta have the Lamborghinis. They don't know. Some of these people literally didn't even customize the car look. The Aventador 872, I think that's where it starts. Here we go. Oh shit, that thing is so loud. Not mine, but there is. I tell you what, I would have been able to take that a little bit faster if I had changed out my differential, but that's okay. Where mine is at right now, it's not too bad. Man, those guys are really busting. They're really schmoving. Oh god. Whoa. Hell yeah. I can't drive, but they can't either. Oh, the sounds of this engine are like so, they're so foreign to me. I'm used to, the last car that I like spent a ton of time with was a Cadillac CTS, I want to say. And, oh shit, that dude just spawning in. Oh my god, wow. The wall collision. Rip. The only thing worse than the wall collision is missing a checkpoint. I actually had to disable the rewind button because I would hit it sometimes by mistake because I'd get in the habit of using that in the AI races, which of course is a crutch. It doesn't actually help you all that much. But yeah, I got used to the sound of the Cadillac engine, which was just absolutely screaming. I just loved the sound of it, and it just felt good, you know? So I got used to that, and then switching into something like this where it's purring the whole time. So I'm like, okay, well, is it like there yet, you know? Is it time to shift or not? Woo! It's a warm-up race. It's okay, man. We'll get him next time. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Beep beep beep. Or in my case, Ring, ring, ring. Ah! The race is ending. Whatever will I do? These guys can't race, but I can't either. Ah! Ah! We gotta make it. We gotta make it. Oh, wait. I think that guy got ahead of me at the last second. Wait, was that a Mercedes? That wasn't an Aston? That was an AMG? Oh yeah, it's not an Aston. The fuck? Well, hey, at least I finished ahead of him. Although, it's an AMG GT Black, but you saw that that was orange. What the fuck, bro? It's like as the car begins that whine, always a bit of sound, especially with the turbo kicking in. Yeah, with the twin turbos. But these ones should be kicking in a lot sooner than, you know, your gear shift point, right? Hey, yo, that dude taking a picture of me. He caught me in 4K. What the fuck? Tell you what, every time we win a race, I'm going to put another sheep on the car somewhere. A very visible one too, not even like hidden. They'll just get bigger too. We get first, we just plaster the whole hood. We get second, we just put one on each door. Sheep sponsor. Alright, so what I'm thinking is we'll take that last race and then this one to get familiar with the car some. And then the next one we'll try and compete without changing anything. Just to really learn the car. And also kind of remind myself of the Forza controls some. I really forget a lot when I switch from one game to another. Oh my god. Alright, braking early. That's the first rule. First thing I need to do. Woo! Man, this is a hot one. Oh boy. I wonder, you know what? I wonder if in conjunction with braking sooner, like I'm not even braking there, but fuck it. I wonder if putting the front arrow would actually let me get a little bit more handling out of it. Because it feels like with kind of how light it is, based off of how much power I gave it, what I probably have to do is probably start racing a little bit differently from what I've done with the other cars, where this one I can probably kind of take advantage of how Forza doesn't exactly do realistic physics in turns, where you can do some shit that you're not supposed to be able to do. Like, they take trail braking to the extreme, where they basically say, like, they model the tires such that the amount of grip you can get out of the tires is pretty unrealistic. And that's why some of the cars get like really broken in online races, like the Bone Shaker. Like that was kind of a huge game killer for people. Like if they were in a race, it was like, yeah, they're always gonna win. But not because of like, oh, their tune was good or anything like that. It was literally just that the car was built in like a super cheesy way. But what I'm thinking is we might actually have to take advantage of some of those aspects of how the cars are modeled. Where I never want to like start my turns too early. Like you saw a couple of times I did that and then just went right straight into the wall. But if I couple that with obviously good braking technique, then I might actually be able to like kind of coast the car in, you know? Because you can see like I'm super far behind right now because I've been taking my corners really careful. And yeah, I'm paying the price for it. Focus mode. I want to at least finish the race. Wait, there's actually somebody behind me? That's kind of surprising. Because this is pretty bad. I actually like that, the pops and bangs on this shit. It's nuts. Come on, baby. We got this. We gonna finish. It's okay. We're gonna finish. Oh, not the wall. Woohoo. We gravy. We living. We live. With style, baby. If you lose RPM in 7th, it also is hurting. Takes a little to get back, it looks like. Yeah, that top gear, man. Well, the top 2 gears, really. They're just for your fuel economy. Oh, big stretch, big stretch. But hey, coming in at the 2nd race, I still didn't place last in the points. Can't hate that. Same arcadey, yeah. Bumper sheep, bumper sheep, bumper sheep. When you see when you see my head down off to the side and I'm not saying nothing, it's because I'm checking a message. Gotta end with the cinematic. Actually, though, I actually got out of the habit of doing that in online races because there was a couple of times where, like, you know, I played myself where I had those rare moments where I did like super fucking well, and then right at the end I tried to get stylish with it, and then I would server side lose because I would fucking lose, you know, like a tenth of a point, a tenth of a second, and that was all it took for me to lose the position that I had. So I was like, I'm just gonna stop playing around. But sometimes we just can't not. Okay, so I'm gonna do a couple of changes. So since we took 7th out of what, 8, or you took 6? Yeah, I think it was 7th out of 8 in a championship that we didn't even start the first race on. So I'm gonna give myself a little accolade to keep track of our progress. However, we have to start with a bit of a clean slate. Also, I just froze up my fucking game. Alright. So unfortunately, Small Ame's gotta go. Bye, wait, hold on. Bye, Small Ame. Go back to your dimension. We're doing a sheep-only playthrough. Imagine the Small Ame scream there, the ree. Okay. So we got this little homie. He's gonna stay here. Wait, why is insert? X is cut. So we got the little homie here. We're gonna put. Let me see. Where's funny to put it? Like, where are we actually gonna see it? I kind of want to make like a line of sheeps going from one side of the car to the other every time we finish a race where we're not last. Yeah, Gremlin got Thanos. Fuck out of here. It's sheep time. Maybe if she was a sheep, she would have survived. I'm kidding. She wouldn't have survived, man. It's sheeps only out here. Lost places last second. Yeah, literally lost places last second. Have you seen those videos where sometimes people will be like fighting super dirty in first and second, and then because of their fucking around, the person that they're trying to bully gets first because they were spending so much time banging into the other person that they lost speed like right at the last second. Actual like justice porn behind the wheel digitally. In favor of adding a new sheep each one, have a parade by the end of the night. You got it. Let's fucking do it. I like that. I like cars that like the livery is actually like progressing along with your car, you know, not just having your fake sponsors and shit. I might do more of those in the future, but I think we should start with the sheeps and then see what happens. Karma moment, yeah. Hey, can I race you for a car? What you mean? You trying to challenge me? Oh, you are approaching me? Hold on. What did I come in here to work on? Right, the front arrow. Even if we don't use it, just having it to tune would be helpful. And look at that, it adds 3 points. So, I mean, we got up to the top end of S1 just by doing that. So there's something. Play it for keeps. You trying to keep my car? Oh yeah, I wanted the wanted to fuck with the differential a little bit. Race diff. Clutch. Yo, we can go S2. Driveline, that just reduces weight, right? Hey Forza, educate me about what this thing does. You can improve throttle response and acceleration by decreasing the weight and inertia of driveline components, especially the drive shaft itself. My drive shaft is heavy though. As you can see, it's 10 pounds. Although we could do the one that just saves 4 pounds, but that still puts us in S2. So how about we fuck that noise, as they say. Yes, I am fastest car against fastest car. Loser has to give up the car to the other person. Is there a way to do that, like one-on-one online races in Forza? Because let me tell you, you'd probably win unless we raced where I used my custom DeLorean. We don't talk about that car because it's not a car. It's an airplane with wheels. I know from BeamNG, it's bad when you break the drive shaft. Thomas, you got a story you want to tell about that one, or no? We just have to start a convoy then on the track or whatever. Oh, so like we add each other's friends, start a convoy, and then do that? Well, what car are you trying to steal from me? We're trying to work on this SLS AMG. We're trying to make it, this one went from being something that we probably can't really use to maybe something we can use. Okay. Let's get out on a real road. And tune it. Okay, actually I typically set these down. Okay, gearing I'm not gonna change. It looks like our changes actually did affect our simulated top speed and acceleration. That shouldn't be surprising, but it's not like huge. Our 0 to 60 was 2.9 earlier, and our top speed was like 201 or something, but you know, we ain't gonna fucking reach that. There's like one sprint that I've seen on any of these online races that you could even reach your top speed at. In any of these cars, for that matter. Okay, let's say cornering. Let's say I gave up a lot of speed, because I don't feel like I'm like too crazy off the speed right now. Like, could always be faster, you know, but I'm not hating it right now. So I'm gonna go super hard with that and then pull back on that if we really need it. What the fuck is that? That is literally the backwards version of what I would normally do. Literally in deceleration, I have absolutely no locking. And then this, like, I don't even know where it's good, but I've only ever won races when it's like up above 60%. So I'll take that as it sounds. Shaping the Mercedes, shaping the Mercedes. Whatever car is your fastest? That's easily going to be the Aston Martin Valhalla, I think. That was for sure my fastest. Like, I have a Koenigsegg, but I don't think that was actually... The Regera, I don't think that was actually my fastest. The Aston I was actually able to do something with. Yeah, the concept car. This fucking crazy thing. And look at that. It's literally not even X-Class. It's literally still an S2. What is the top speed? Let's find out. Where'd that go? Toggle stats. What is this? R? Oh, there it is. That has a top speed of... Doesn't want to tell me. I'd have to get in it to use it, but we got it. We got races to do. We got races to do. Hold on, we got races to do. We'll come back to that in a second. That one might be the... If I lose this next championship and I'm really down and out about it, I'll pop into that car and then we can take a look at it. But right now, we gotta get this. We gotta get this Merc going. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it go. Look at it go. It's doing the thing. Look, it's literally like driving on the road now. Isn't that crazy? 2 sprints in a circuit. Let's do it. With the current car. Let's roll. Also, no stories here, really. I'm just getting wrecked in cops and robbers. Pop, 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 pop. Pop on top. Hop on pop. Knocks in socks, fox on box. Fox on socks and knocks on box. Knocks in box and fox in socks. Knocks on fox and fox in socks. Chicks with bricks come, chicks with socks come. Chicks with bricks and then blocks and then clocks son. Ah, they finished already. 2 circuits in a sprint. I'll do it. I don't like it, but fuck it. 2-step update, go hard. 2-step update goes hard? What you saying? What you saying, homie? I'm trying to drink on my earbud right now. In between races. Two-step. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, you're two-stepping at me. Avalon ground pound starts bumping. Thomas, you know too much about what I'm referring to. You literally heard the Smalame scree when I said, oh, when she's going back to her timeline. Yeah, literally, the Avalon ground pound featuring Corone, right? I was about to say Okayu, that wasn't that one. Take it slow, this book is dangerous. Vroom, 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 launch control, vroom, vroom, vroom. Wow! It's me, Mario! Sorry, I don't know where my head was there. Uh-oh. 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 Looks like we're actually able to take these tight-ass corners a little bit. What a change from that last couple of races, huh? Wow. Unfortunately, they look like they know how to take corners too. They also know how to follow a racing line, not me. Nah, man. Racing suggestion, more like. Is it just me, or is this looking like a F1 race right now? Right now, what you're seeing is the starting grid. Oh yeah, there's a thing about... Oh, rip! Oh, rip! Me being toxic, casually. He's gonna come back and just totally roast me, dude. Oh! Oh, wall collision! Oh no! I did it to myself! I made fun too fast, man. He wasn't even cold in the grave. I'm dead, bro. That's how it goes, too. I honk the horn. I do the school bell ring whenever somebody spins out or something. And then they make up their positions. But hey, that's how it goes, man. Youthful ambition, that's what I bring. And I get burned for it. My hubris, it knows no bounds. I was told a few minutes ago that I sound like a news reporter? Or like a news anchor or something? Should I take that as a compliment? Because I take it as kind of a, like, I don't know. Like I have a voice and face for TV. You know what I mean? Or at least a voice for radio. Welcome back to Forza Horizon News. In today's news, People are exceedingly upset with Donut Media forcing their way into the latest of the seasonal events. We're live on the scene with Clyde the Sheep Girl. Clyde, what words do you have for us? Shut up, I'm trying to race! Okay, that was Clyde the Sheep Girl, who apparently is actually in a race. Looks like we might have to go to a standby correspondent. Do we have Chimp on the line? Do we have Chimp on the line? Looks like we lost Chimp. I can't look at the chat right now. I gotta make sure I finish the race. With style! Ow! With the sheep! On some Rocket League stuff. I use nice driving for my BM. And yeah, radio voice is something people want. Hell yeah. Chimp here. I'm gonna be your voice. I'm gonna voice your lines. What a play! What a contender! It's absolute chaos on the grid here in Monaco Grand Prix 2023, or whatever the fucking announcer from the season says. Yo, look at that! Look at that Skittles car there, the gay pride car. I fuck with that. That's kind of tight. Chimp, what words do you have for us? What's the situation? Tell us what's happening out here. All right, second race. We about to really do it big. We about to do it so big. It's gonna be like big. Wow, this is a half Mercedes lineup. If I win it like an actual like 6 or more competitor online road race in S1, I'll just go and buy a Mercedes AMG. Doesn't even matter which one. I'll just see what my heart feels that day, you know? Oh boy, there's a wall. Yeah. Forza moment. Missing a checkpoint, also a Forza moment. Oh, I remember this track. Okay, I remember this track. You gotta like really be easy over here. You gotta be real careful right here. Because you need to do that, and then you gotta do that. And then you gotta do this, which is just the bigger version of that last one. And then you gotta go round a horn. Big round a horn. Problem is the second part of the horn is real tight right there. I'm too focused to look at the chat. Somebody read it off to me. Ah! Okay, the car is definitely like turning better than it was. Like it's still gonna be like kind of fighting you because, you know, S1 car. But that's mostly just because like you have a lot of power and you gotta get used to it, sort of deal. So not too bad. Like this is about how well I would do on the circuit in A class, I'd say. So I'm not like, you know, I'm not busted up about it. What I should probably do is just like work on the technique then, considering I ain't gonna fucking place anywhere in this shit. So let's see, what does this car need? Like, what do we need to do with it? Is the problem between the steering wheel and the driver? Or is the problem between the steering wheel and the front of the hood? Putter, 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 putter. I did it to him again! I did it to him again! Coming through, bitch! Ah! Ah! We can do it! 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 Sheep Girl gotta do it with style, baby! Yo! You need to downshift to the 7s. Make it grippy and stiffen the suspension. I think there is a little bit more that we can do for the grip. The stiffness we didn't touch whatsoever, so we could definitely come back to that. Always got time for BM. What does BM stand for? I assume that means butt munching. Bad manners. Okay. Well, see, we call that shit talking or toxicity. Necessary toxicity. S1 moment. Indeed, yeah. No, it could be butt munching. Wait, hold on a second. I was checking to make sure we weren't having an earthquake. I just felt like the base of my chair, like, rattle a bit, and I was kind of like, oh, am I having a stroke? Am I having a heart attack? Or is the house going crazy? Or is my house just, or sorry, my chair just like starting to rattle port? Is this the sprint? I forgot to pay attention. Oh my god. These cars are crazy, bro. What? Yeah, I'll bet stiffening it up probably would have helped with that turn right there. You guys are my race engineers. You gotta help me make my car better and improve my racing game at the same time. So you know how I said that the optimal power range seemed to be like just basically like end just under 6.5K? I noticed that I'm basically always sorry, I'm trying to do like 3 things at once. I'm basically habitually like letting it reach redline before I shift it, and I think that kind of comes back to what I'd said before, where I do it off of audio cues. I literally like can't look at the RPM gauge and take my eyes off the road at the same time. And I tried to like work on that a little bit where for cars that I'm not familiar with, what I wanted to do was change where the safe range is for the HUD in the graphics settings. I'm in the dirt. Fuck. It's all over now. Oh, fuck! You didn't see that. You guys didn't see that. That's kind of crazy. You guys all blinked at the same time. Did you see that? Damn, you missed it. That's crazy. You missed a crazy play. Anyway, what I was saying was that I didn't find anything in the graphic settings to change the HUD to just be bigger. I think it's like tied to your resolution. So you can't make it bigger, but what you can do is you can put it closer to like the center of the screen, basically, so you can see it easier. Or such is the idea. I've made a few changes to try and bring it up closer, but then it starts like cluttering up the screen, so I don't do too much there. Undeserved style. I mean, yeah, nice corner. Yeah, I know, crazy, huh? Later braking, not earlier? You think so? I do start the braking super early. Like, you see that I have the racing line turned on, and I always start it before the red hits. Starting it late always burns me in the ass, so that's, yeah. Track progress equals sprint, yeah? Oh, right, yeah, if it's a percentage, then yeah, it is a sprint. You are right. You're paying attention. Most of the top boys brake late. Is that right? I wonder if that's another one of those things where, like, Forza isn't totally realistic. Fair point. All right. We're going to work on braking later, stiffening up the car, and what's the third thing? There's always 3 things you're fixing when you're driving. Braking later, that's a driving behavior. Stiffening up the car, that's something we can do here. And yeah, optimizing the shift times. That's something like it's also a driving behavior. Okay, so I got 2 things to learn and 1 thing to fuck with. That's how I kind of bucketize my racing improvement strategy. All right, stiffness things. We don't got none. Let's go get some. It's already feeling a lot better because remember when we started, like that shit was like it didn't want to stick to the ground. And keep in mind, this is not with an all-wheel drive conversion. We literally are still rear-wheel drive. We're just not giving it so much power that it can't handle it. Although, you know, there wasn't like super much opportunity for that with this particular ride. But it just overall just like feels like it's competitive. It's just a matter of I have to learn it and like how to operate it properly. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? We're learning. We're watching ourselves progress. You guys too. You guys are progressing with me because we're a race team, right? You're still my race engineers. So I have a roll cage on it right now. What if I swap those out for the ARBs? What does this even do? Springs and dampers can make a big difference in your car's handling by maintaining optimum ride height and tire contact. Sounds believable enough. I want the ones that say race on them. But, like, fuck if I know one way or another how that's gonna help. I'll just trust what they say. Also, it's been good chilling in chat. Chilling in chat tonight, but I'm heads out to sleep for work. Enjoy the racing. Salute. We'll try to tune in more. Hell yeah. Thank you for coming by. Very happy to have you. Hopefully I'll make you proud when you return. I'll be like, look at all this sheep. Look at all this sheep on my ride. We earned these together, man. And then I'll put in one train engine in your honor. Just one. Alright, I don't want to be streaming for like too terribly long, like I've been doing with the rest streams. So I think what we'll do is we'll do a couple more races, see how we feel about it, and then what I'll probably do is I'll come back to this car the next time we stream, and then keep working on it, because I feel like this one's already like, it's already, oh, I didn't, Are these like, these are not extreme numbers, right? A -2 and a -1.5 camber for negative positive. I vaguely recall that I saw something that said basically like make it either 0 or 0.5 plus or minus. Not don't go too far either way because that'll be diminishing returns. But anyway, the car actually feels good for an S1 car, which is amazing to say because in the past I've never felt good with an S1 car. Sometimes the S2s and the X1s would actually feel good, but I think they do a lot of stuff there that, you know, kind of corrects for your shitty driving. That was probably my case. Well, let's see what we got here. Anti-roll bars, also called anti-sway bars, provide extra stability when cornering. They control unwanted body movement and balance understeer versus oversteer in steady state cornering, for example, in the middle of a sweeping turn. When you turn left or right, the car body tends to roll in the opposite direction. By tying the left and right sides of the suspension together, anti-sway bars make the car ride more level and keep one side from rolling or swaying more than the other. Decreasing the rear anti-roll stiffness reduces oversteer. So making the rear softer reduces oversteer. So making it stiffer might help us. But excessive anti-roll stiffness can cause the inside tires to lift off the ground during hard cornering. The balance of front and rear anti-roll stiffness affects the balance between understeer and oversteer. So like, if I take this shit and I just make it like super stiff, what gonna happen? Good for me, bad for me. And also, should I leave the front softer or stiffer? Because this only comments on the rear, even though I have selected the front. So I'll try a couple of things, see what happens. Hachoo! Excuse me. Alright, we're gonna lower the ride height. Springs, what do we got? Spring stiffness controls how the car's weight is transferred under acceleration, braking, and cornering. Stiffer front springs transfer more weight, but too much can cause the tires to lose traction under heavy load. So just based off of that, I'm thinking what we can probably do is get away with a decent amount of stiffness, given that we already put aero on the car that it really didn't need to begin with. Say for a little bit of the rear, it kind of needed that, but I'm thinking what we could do is we could start by stiffening up everything and then just seeing if we've gone too far and start losing control of the car in the corners. And we'll see what happens. I don't even know where to set those. I'll just set them like somewhere high and then call it good. Okay. I'm going to guess this is probably similar. Increasing front bump damping stiffness increases transitional understeer, but excessive bump damping can make a car skittish over rough surfaces. Decreasing front bump damping stiffness increases transitional oversteer. So in the front, going softer. Okay. Okay, so kind of the same principle as the others. If you have more stiffness in the back, it's more prone to oversteer, is what I'm gathering. That's rebound stiffness, though. I was reading some stuff about bump stiffness. Shit, man, I don't know. We'll just change some stuff and see what happens. All right, let's give it a little cheeky try, huh? Let's get it out onto oh yeah, this will work. I feel like it's got some responsiveness that it didn't have before. It's not like night and day, but I think it'll be enough for us to notice a difference in the online races. So let's give it a go. I didn't add a sheep that time, and we did just finish a championship. Let's go back and add one, because I said that we would. We gotta add the sheeps. You gotta have the parade of sheeps on the back to commemorate all of our, or wait. Yeah, we didn't play last in that one, actually. We placed 5th out of 6, I want to say, in that championship. And if I didn't, nah. If that wasn't the case, just keep it to yourself. I want my fucking sheeps, man. Look at that little bitch. Look at wait, what if I like layer them up? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. What if I layer them up? Look at them go. Look at them sheeps moving, man. We're just gonna parade the sheeps. We're gonna run this car for like a week and just get God mode with it. And just get so many sheeps on it. People will be like, man, every time they get passed by the dude with the sheep car, they're gonna be upset. Hey, yo. Excuse me. Pardon your dust. Alright, race time. Let's go. We got places to be. My kitty's got food to eat. She's waiting for me to finish streaming so that she could eat. Alright. Riviera Sprint, Descansar Dorado Sprint, and Chihuahua Circuit. Ow, ow. You know what's kind of bothersome is every time you drop into a championship like this and it's already like partway underway, so you know you can't really be a contender. I haven't found a good way of like finding those, dropping out of them fast so that you can start into a fresh one. You're basically just like, well, once you've finished one, then you know that you're going to be like fresh and ready for this next cycle, but like you still have to undergo like 2 or 1 races that are just total dog shit, you know? Come on, man, can't your car go fast? Oh, his car do go fast. Brakes pretty good too. Up the hill, low gear. Oh, he braked it real good. I didn't notice that was a hairpin. Actually, is now... Yeah, now's a good time for me to fuck with the HUD a little bit. before the match actually starts. Or it's gonna kick me out. Bring it in a lot. Literally put it in the middle of the fucking screen. Okay, that'll work. Now I can actually see the map. Hell yeah. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna try and move my face so that you guys can see everything. Because now I'm actually in your way. Eee. Right? Making it stiff help it? I think so. It's not night and day, but it does feel like I'm a little more like... it does feel like I'm a little more responsive in the corners. So we're going to find out. We're going to push it, see what happens. We are probably at the tail end. I don't think this is the Riviera sprint that they're finishing here. Or wait, did that say... that was counting laps, right? I think this might literally be the very end of the championship. So we might be about to be getting kicked out of this event, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to do a couple of races, a couple of championships here. So hopefully getting in a full 6 races. Really try and compete. And we'll see how it goes. And then what I think I'm going to do is we're going to take this car and just run it for a week. Like this and like swap it out with a couple others, you know? Yeah, kick this out. Fuck you guys. But hey, at least we'll be at the start of this one. Anyway, we're gonna try and run this car pretty consistently because I do like how it feels like right off the bat, and I'm really encouraged by that being an S1 car. It's the first time it's ever not felt fucking terrible in my hands. So what I want to do is like really spend some time with it, get familiar with it, and figure out what it does best, and then see if we can be really competitive with it. So tonight is testing a build kind of stream. But hey, this is gonna be the whip. The sheep car. Sheep whip. The flock Ford, if it was a Ford. Because we're gonna get the sheeps on it every time we finish a race that isn't last. And then we just up the stakes every time. Alright, we got pole off of this one. Let's see if we can keep it. Oh, they're all AMG GT blacks. What is this? What the fuck is this? This is rigged. I wonder if that's a DLC car or something. Oh lordy, that just feels so much better than it did. I'm so glad I could actually see my gauges in the map, but I don't think you can see my gauge totally. So you can't see what I'm redlining. You'll just have to trust me. I am redlining. I'm redlining again. I'm redlining again. I'm about to hit a wall. I'm redlining again. Oh, it's so funny that all the cars are the same except me. Like, why is mine the only one? Like, nobody sent me the memo. What the fuck? Ah! Not into the wall! My bad, my bad, my bad. He didn't mean to do that. I'll assume that was honest. Oh, this car fighting right now, dude. Holy shit. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, we got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. Don't hit the wall, though. We still got it, we still got it. I'm not gonna make it. We're gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Oh my god, that dude's about to clutch it up. He's so chuffed to bits about this. Ah! I almost put my shit in reverse just now. Oh no. Oh my god, see you at the finish line. I'm fucking done, dude. Oh my god. I whiskey throttled that so fucking hard. Jesus. I literally just smashed on the acceleration. I did not mean to do that. That was just bad habit right there. Bad fucking habits die hard. Oh, man. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. I could have been a contender. That's okay. We're still learning a new car. First time on this track. That's okay. Winner. Fuck that guy. Wonder what happened with that first cat, or that cat that was behind me at the kind of the first half of the race. I wonder what his deal was. He was lagging behind for a long time, and then I kind of fucked around. All right, more to join the party. Yeah, that dude is super happy to beat me though. At least I didn't give the horn honk at anybody. No bad manners. No bad manners. No bad manners. No bad manners out of me on that race. Oh man, this is... I hate this circuit. This one I do genuinely bad at. Really, really bad. Oh. He found a building. Oop. Supposed to shift up, not down. Got in the habit of going up a hill and then I go to shift down. I was already at the top end. That's one way to engine brake. Wow. Normally I say they suck at I suck at driving, but they do too. But that guy is actually just... That guy's a bot. I've seen some bots in Fortnite that drive cars better than him. And the bots in Fortnite don't run cars. Ah. Oh, I lost my wing. Fuck. Well, guess we're flying today. I am so focused right now. Holy shit. Oh, not the wild. We're at the point of the race where if I fall far enough behind, I just kind of like, I don't fight as hard. I'm like, alright, I'll just finish the race and try to like optimize my racing line, you know? Because clearly if I'm falling this far behind, I'm not doing so good at the track. That's not the car's fault, that's just me. Bonk! Yeah, I bunked into the wall. Guys, I don't think we're getting a sheep off of this championship. Okay, well maybe. Depends on how we do in this last one. We could lose it all. Blue Note and Torres could probably overtake me. I like this song. I said if there's another song I like this one too. Vroom. All right, let's go. This one I've been able to do okay on. This one I've actually been competitive on in the past. Ah. Clearly this one's got the... This one requires me to lose more speed in that stretch. This right here is the hardest part for me because it's so tight and I try to take it so careful because these walls, you know, like you already know. I lose a lot of speed right here because I have to slow down so much, you know. You know what there should be? There should be like a Forza racing school of sorts so you can like work on that sort of thing, like specifically those kind of like corners and shit, and be like have a coach to tell you like, okay, so you're doing like this, but pay attention to how you do that, and then don't do that, like do this thing instead. I guess that's what streaming is gonna help me with. I'll expose you guys to my racing abilities and you'll be like, how come you keep doing this? You should be doing this. I'll be like, oh, okay. Sheep Girl learns to drive on stream. Oh, you know what I actually forgot to work on? I haven't been trying to brake late. I've been braking like I always do. It gave me credit for that one. I didn't even touch the fucking flag. Alright, no style off of that one, just finishing. That's what he said. About what? That's what he said. What did he say? What did I say? Do whatever you want, though? I mean, I do be doing whatever I want to. Hey, we placed 5th out of 7th because of the points, because 2 of those racers joined late. Ha ha ha. Guess that means we get another sheep. Let's go. Another sheep for the sheep parade. Sheep parade. Sheep parade. Sheep parade. Yo, that dude had a little robo dino on the podium. What the fuck? He's showing up. Too late now. Can't explain it. Just had to be there. Why don't you clip it, huh? Don't keep all the fun to yourself. Speaking of all the fun, here comes another sheep for the parade. Man. Chimp and Chai Tea are both chimping in chat. I'm not here for it. Y'all making fun of me. I'm just a cute sheep girl. Like what I even do, man? I just come through. I'd be like, I'm just hanging out with my sheep buddies. Look at them. You can tell because look, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Look at them all. Oh, god damn it! Why do I keep doing that? I'm gonna just have to start like pulling them up a little bit because that kind of like trim there is gonna start fucking with them. They'll be a little scuffed, but like whatever. Just a little bit. Hold on. Just one shoulder, like one little bit of the shoulder needs to be showing. Look at it! Isn't that cute? Oh, I was gonna say there's a way to zoom in. There you go. Gatekeeping my fun. Get out of here. I got my sheep, my brethren right here. They got me. Alright, we saving this. We doing one more championship. We log it off for the night. You guys down for that? Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. You guys gaslight and gatekeep. I'll just girl boss. I got you. And then when you're done gatekeeping, when you guys go to bed, I become the gatekeeper. Because let me tell you, I'm really good at it. S1 on the road. Let's get it. I'm in the dirt. This is shit, man. I hate driving in the dirt. I hate this shit. I hate it when the car go like, but it don't go. You hear that? I hate that. Sprint circuit, sprint. Cathedral circuit, I genuinely hate that one though, so I'm actually not gonna do it. It's so bad. Like, that one is so terrible. It's genuinely not fun to me. Until I learn how to fucking drive, I'm not touching that. Too soon, man. Too soon. Whee! Alright. There should be another one opening soon. Sheep. 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 Does your car not drift, or are you not drifting it? I am intentionally not drifting it. It can. I mean, it is a rear-wheel drive. It's probably like... It's not like crazy hard, you know, but... Thing about drifting is that drift is, by definition, you losing speed because you're intentionally breaking traction. So if you watch Initial D, you get, in that anime universe, you get speed because you drift, right? But like, let's say that I was like, I don't even know. I don't even know how to set it up, just like, I don't know how to keep it, I guess is probably the better way to say it. Like, I don't have drifting technique. Like, IRL, I can drift just fine. I did it whenever I got the car back from the shop the last time. But in a car like this, like, I built it specifically with racing slick tires, which have incredible grip. So it's super hard for me to drift it. Like, I have to give it a ton of power, and I don't know how to handle it, honestly. But even if I could... even if I had like a good, you know, technique for drifting it, I wouldn't do that in a race because that would literally cost me speed in the corners. Assuming that I otherwise could just brake and then accelerate normally. Right now what I'm doing is that I'm left, right. I mean, yeah, left, right, but you know, that's if that's if your car's that's if your car doesn't have a big ass rear wing on it and super grippy tires on it. Fuck Cathedral Circuit. Get out of here. Fucking, I'm not doing that. I fucking hate that one, dude. Last time I play Forza is gonna be when I play Cathedral Circuit and get fucking angry about it. I'm joining a free-for-all session, man. We're gonna drive in the fucking dirt if we have to. I'm leaving that shit behind. They're trying to take my fun away. Here's what I have to say about that. Off-road. Oh, I was gonna go over the cliff. Thanks, Forza. Road racing with A-Class? With fucking Cathedral Circuit again? Are you actually joking right now? Maybe I should get back on Forza and learn it. Well, we can do both actually if you wanna pop on Need for Speed and Forza and then, you know, see which one's like, figure out which like itch either one scratches, you know? Because I'm not really sure who Forza is entirely meant for because it's not a sim. It's getting closer from what I understand, but it's not iRacing. It's not Assetto Corsa. But it's also not like, I don't know, there's a lot of like goofy shit about it. It's meant to be like, if you want to be a gearhead, you totally fucking can, which is why I love it. I keep coming back to it because it's like every time I come back, I learn something new about cars that I didn't know before. Especially like what not to do. But there's also a lot of goofy shit with it where it's like Hot Wheels, you know? It's fucking, I don't know, like, wait, 29 miles per hour? Hold on. I think I could actually get 3 stars off of that challenge. Hold on. Little challenges like this kind of shit. Hold on. I think I got this one. I can do this with 30 more miles an hour more, right? Not like that, but, you know. Okay, where's my rewind button? You didn't see that. On Need for Speed, my Miata's a nice drift car. Yeah, sounds like Need for Speed, yeah. I can imagine that being a good drift car, because, like, I don't know. It's little. It's sporty. It's light, right? Who the fuck said that? School's out, baby! Ah! Mixed surface racing and an S2? No thanks. I got S2s that ain't meant for that kind of driving. I'm about to get me the mystery machine, and it's gonna be an S2 just so that I can take it off road like that. Ah! Oh my god. The spoiler is gone. It was gone. Then it came back. Okay, we can do this one. You know, now that I'm going to be working in the S1, I can go back to the Aston Martin cars that I enjoy so much. What I'd really love to do is get the DBS Superleggera to be a usable car, because I bought 2 of them, I think. I might have just bought one and then spec'd it out twice, but I had 2 specs with the DBS. It's a very powerful car, looks fucking sick, sounds fucking mean, and it was dog shit to drive. It was the most unpleasant shit that I've ever had the displeasure of sitting behind the wheel of in this fucking game. I couldn't. The tuk-tuk that I did on the last stream was better than the DBS. Actually killed me. Which I know is 100% because of the way I spec'd it, because I probably gave it too much power and not enough control, right? So like how this car is handling right now, the DBS would have just flown into the fucking forest and just disappeared. And it was using, if I remember right, all the top of the line shit, and therein was the problem. Like, I gave it all the top of the line shit for every category, you know, every engine upgrade you can get, every, you know, all the, get the right tire compound, bigger tires, wider stance. Didn't fucking matter, because I didn't put the right stuff in, right? I didn't build it for a specific, like, aim. I just put stuff in it, and then it was like, oh, it rides terribly, what a terrible car. But I really want to make it usable, and I want it to be like, I want it to actually be like fun to drive, because I feel like that would be a really cool, mean car to take out on the roads in S1 class. But, you know, when I've learned a thing or two. So right now I'm playing with cars that I'm less attached to, less aspirational about. Like this one, I don't even remember buying this. I know that it was when I was like, oh, I want to like look at Mercedes stuff. I don't know anything about them. Let's learn them. You know, they seem like nice cars. They got some racing stuff to them. Let's figure out what that racing stuff is. Yeah, let's see what it do. I was like Paul Wall. I was like on this computer. Let's see what it do. And then I would get on, and the computer would be like, Paul, you've got mail. I got the internet going nuts. That's such a weird song, if you guys don't know. I got the internet going nuts. Hold on, I gotta discover this road. I get points for driving on roads that I haven't driven on before. My car all dusty and dirty. I will say that Forza, like, the one thing that you can't complain about is that it makes your car look great. Like, the photo mode is pretty nice. The dirt is pretty realistic. Of course, I like to keep my cars clean because I'm always on the road, so it's not, like, you know, terribly useful to me, but there's certain aspects of it that look incredibly realistic. And then the racing is, like, it's made to be a little bit more friendly to you, to, you know, account for some of your dumb driving behaviors, like asking for too much out of your tires when you're in corners. But, you know, kind of to a detriment, because then, well, what you have to do is you have to learn the game rather than learning to drive, right? I just saw that it kicked us out of the event, and fucking gave us another championship with the Cathedral Circlet in it. Wait, that's not an event. Playground games. We're playing a playground game, and then we'll do a race. I'm mad now, because I wanted to do a race, and instead of having to fuck around with some other shit. I might just do an AI race with this shit, man. I'm not angry. I said, of course, a multiplayer modded racing is so fun. I need a wheel and rig so bad. Yo, we were fucking talking about a $300 setup, and I was kind of like, talk to me, man. I was like, kind of like, come on, man. I need a, you know, I need a steering wheel and shit. I probably need another room in the house to put it all in because I don't want to like always have it set up. I'm not always in the mood to race, you know? I only play a few games, but when I do, like Yo, somebody catcalling me? That's kind of fucked. You shouldn't do that. That's kind of fucked, bro. Light it up. Light it up. I just wanted to pop at him. I ain't even racing. Yo! Where's my excuse me? Now I'm being the Canadian out here, apologizing when it wasn't even my fault. Now he making me look like I don't know how to drive. I'm gonna blame him for all of my shortcomings here. Oh, now we gotta go back. Shit. My traction control is pretty angry with me right now. I feel like having pedals would help a lot with my, like, my absolute need to smash on the gas. Because, like, I shouldn't be doing it. Alright, you want to go again. You want to go again. Out of the way, bitch! Scuffed ass race. Scuffed ass race. Scuffed ass race. Scuffed ass race. I don't even know what playground games we're supposed to be playing. I'm just here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Ah! I found a tree. Okay, so I took second in my heart. Oh, thanks for the boost, buddy. Damn. This ain't burnout. Me when I see it's raining outside and go to my favorite abandoned mall parking lot and turn off ABS. Holy shit. That sounds like a fun ass time. That's what I need to do. I've only ever turned off my traction control once in the car, and that was on a closed circuit, and that was during a driving exercise. It was kind of scary as shit, but it was also super fucking fun. Slamming on the brakes as hard as you fucking can and having to steer through cones when you were going like 65 miles an hour. Yeah. It's fun in its own way, you know? Hey, where's my OBS? Do the thing. There you go. I thought tabbing into the window would be enough to liven up the chat on the OBS. I need to like make a custom like chat capture thing for OBS for this situation. Or just spring for a capture card to game on one computer, stream with the other. It probably wouldn't be the worst setup, honestly, but I've been avoiding it because I'm trying to do all the stream stuff with just the tech that I already have because it works good. You know, it's good tech. I have very few things to complain about. So I don't want to throw money at it, you know? I feel like doing all the stream stuff is fun without having to be like, oh, I'm going to buy a bunch of shit, you know?
It's like a regular car zombie movie, but split into teams. Infected
Yeah, but
try to infect the other team. Survivors try to survive until the clock runs out.
I got this. I'm going to
Between
survive.
rounds, you swap. Whoever spreads the infection fastest wins. Got it?
No.
Team infected.
What? Oh,
Chase
God.
down those survivors.
Oh, I'm an infected? Vanguard. Watch this. I'm gonna infect. I'm a zombie. I'm a Zamboni. I am Zamboni. Yo, that leaderboard is literally in my way. I'm stuck. Hold on. That leaderboard is actually covering up, like... it's covering up everything. I see ya. Bitch! Oh man. I had 2 to pick from and I didn't pick either. Why is that guy orange? What does that mean? Oh, like recovering? Oh my god, dude. I'm just dying right now. These guys trying to get away. They ain't gonna get away. If I can get my car up to speed and keep it under control, you know. Yeah, come back. Come say hi. Come say hi. I see you. Ah! Oh, that dude, he orange. Oh, that dude, he's infected. Hold up. Oh my god, I'm just out here playing, dude. I am not competing. Is he a friend or not? I can't tell. Ah! Wait, purple boy right here. I got him. Get away! I bunked a plane. Oh, they're like healers. So the infected can't hurt the healers then? Hold on, I gotta catch this guy out. I gotta catch him out over here. Hold on. He coming for me. Oh shit. Man, I would have had him if only the map was just, you know, not built like it is. Putter. I can't fucking see. Bruh. Oh my god. Alright, they're all over here. And we're all running for them. I want the plane. Give me the plane. Give me the jump. Woo! Oh my god. I was meant to be racing. What are we doing? What are we doing here? What is this? Oh yeah, I see the purple boy. Okay. Ah, got one. He infected himself, dude. I literally didn't do anything. I just happened to be at the right place at the right time. What do you have to do? Come through, bitch. Hey, yo. I was the one who clutched it up. And it was basically the same story. Literally, he just ran into me, not the other way around. Alright, I'm on the blue team. I'm a survivor. All I gotta do is hide. Well, I'm in a green color, so...
Run, hide, help your team.
Yeah, I could just hide. I could literally just park over here. Watch. I'm just gonna go over here. I'm just gonna go right here. They can't infect you if they can't find you.
You're infected.
Damn it! I thought if I just held still, they would never find me. Wait, wait, is there literally just one person left? Ow. What a goofy game mode. This don't count for the racing thing that I said. We're still gonna do one more actual race. Nissan Frontiers have such a light back end.
Sorry. But it's the zombie apocalypse we're talking about here. It's a really...
Everyone loses, yeah. It's rear-wheel drive, so it's so easy and fun. I trust it is. Us sheep, we ride around in wheelbarrows, and that only ever happens when we like break a leg or something. Or get separated from the flock, you know. Or we get thrown into the back of a truck, and then we dropped off with the rest of the flock when we get recovered. That happens when we get out of the pasture, and then like have to get recovered. Never happened to me, I'm well behaved. Now the flock has their own vehicles. True. Flock got their own cars. Go crazy.
This is Team King.
Multiple kings are about to bar crowds.
So snatch crowns to score points for your team. Most points wins.
Alright, crown snatch. Got it. I have a lot of credits. I should
You're not
buy
a king. Better snatch some crowns.
Yeah, I'm a king, actually. You watch who you're speaking to. Motherfucker be speaking a little too confidently when he says that. Oh, I thought there was a ramp. Rip. Team Red is now winning. Yeah, but like, what if they weren't, though? Oh, oh. That got crashed, but so did I. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Where you at? I see the red thing, but I don't see you. Is that you? Oh, yeah, it's you. Come here. Ow. Hee. Oh, uh-oh. 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 Woo! Oh, he juked me! Oh, no! Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. I don't know how to live the life of just being a bullet. I'm not very good at like, oh, I'm a bullet, must change trajectory, like, while trying to hit something. I'm not a surface-to-air missile. I mean, I might be one, but I'm just not very good at being one. Ah! What the fuck? I was going at plenty of speed there. I did not have to get stopped there.
Now hold on to that crown to score points.
Boink!
You're a king. Now put your foot
Yeah, I
down
know.
and hold that crown.
You don't gotta tell me twice, man. I am king. Ah! He took my crown. How could this happen? It's almost like I can't get away. I'ma give me a crown. I'm a king. I'll show you what's what. Punk. Wait, why ain't I getting no crown? I get no crown? What the fuck was that? Bruh. Nice. That was well done. That was very well done. Very impressive. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't need to avoid the blue guys now, right? I'm about to be slowed down. Oh, right, because after you have a crown for a while, you get a handicap. Oh, wow. I am impressive behind the wheel. Here, I'm gonna do this. No. I'm just gonna juke it around the walls here. They're all about going fast. I'm about going smart. How do I see if I still have a crown? Because I think I lost one. The missile knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. Holy shit, look how bad I did. Well, there was one kid who never got one. Rip. I'm more team sheep. I'm not into colors, man. Picking colors to pick sides is kind of, I don't know. It's kind of been done. I'm more about picking what animal fits your personality. Please let this championship be done so that I can do a real race and then call it done. I just want to go fast, man. That was not going fast. That was just playing in the dirt. So what are you kids up to tomorrow? What you doing tomorrow? What's happening tomorrow? Because like it's a little bit late tonight. I figure everybody's going to be chilling after this. What's everybody doing tomorrow? I'll be DJing around this time. Just a little cheeky DJ. Custom racing. This one. Indy Road. I swear I'm not in reverse. Man, they really want me to race in Cathedral Circuit. They really want me to race in Cathedral Circuit. Fine. Since it just started, I suppose I'll go and do it. I've got 3 more landmarks to pick up. I don't know what those are. I thought I got all the landmarks already. I'm leaving points on the table. I'm getting demolished by a woman. Smiley face. Fuck yeah, let's go. Nothing, says Chimp. Chimp just gonna be chimping. I'm gonna let my shoulders untense because they're hurting so bad right now. I don't mean to, but I just get so locked into doing the races, my whole body freezes up. I don't chill. I do the opposite of chilling. Look at how nice. Look at how nice. It's got a 6.3 liter. Look at, it's got 6.3 sheeps too. Alright, where we at? Are we on the grid? We're on the grid, we're on the starting grid, let's go. We made it into qualifying. Vroom, vroom. Alright. It's gonna be a tight one. But we're gonna compete. We're gonna really try. I think the Ford Supervan 3 is probably gonna beat us though. Prediction. My tires are getting bald and I need a replacement, but I want to slide her out of it more before replacing them. Do you get credit when you trade in tires? Or do they just take them away for you and then hope that you don't notice? Motherfucker Supervan, bro. Look at him. Look at Supervan. Supervan really competing right now. Ooh. Oh my god. That dude took that corner very hot. Oh, I think I remember this sprint actually. Oh my god, no, I missed it. I missed it. We all missed it. Oh. I missed the checkpoint. I did a little cheeky miss. Cheeky checkpoint miss. That's okay, that happens. Sometimes that happens when you're having fun. The important part is that you seek medical attention and you don't let it fester. Oh my god, that dude just lost his whole ass. Jesus. That was funny as shit. Oh man, we all being careless today, damn. Well, Guess I just gotta play it smart now. Might actually make up a couple of positions off of other people's similar caliber mistakes. In other words, I'm bad, but they're bad too. Oh, one person dropped out. They got so angry. They didn't have to do that. It's the start of the fucking circuit, or the start of the championship. They can make it back. I mean, they're not gonna win, you know. Maybe that's what they're after, you know. I'm so focused right now. I'm sweaty as shit. I'm the sweatiest boy. Sweatiest sheep girl in the West. Ah. Watch this, with style, with Riz. Woo! That guy that flip literally laughed when you passed them. I shouldn't laugh. But Jesus Christ, man. Hey, the next guy only finished 3 seconds behind me after fucking around, so, you know. It's recoverable, you know. It's a shame, but it's not the worst thing ever. Shit, bruh. That was funny as shit. Yo, Superman took it. I told you. Look. Hey, look, we're on the podium with the sheeps. On the podium with the sheeps. You know what's funny is the way that the cinematic or whatever goes, the camera angles for the wins, you actually get more screen time being in third than you do in second. So if you have an interesting livery, it's better to be in third if you're just trying to show off to people. And then, of course, first is obviously, like, you get a whole second extra over the others. Alright, I feel like a contender. I feel like we're doing stuff. We just gotta stop, like, fucking around, you know? You know those mistakes that I keep doing? We need to, like, do fewer of those. Alright, Cathedral Circuit, here we go. Last place. We're gonna do last place. Oh, my finger's hurting from the controller. Look at how tight those turns are. Like, look at them. What am I supposed to do with those? I hate that. This is literally Monaco Grand Prix. It just slows shit. Everybody crashing into shit. No fun for anyone. No fun on a button. Aww. That dude. If he drops out, I'm actually laugh. He just bonked a wall and was like, you know what? That's enough of that. Nah, he says I could save it. He's got the right spirit. You gotta have the fighting spirit, man. What was that one movie? Literally was built off that same premise. Fucking, one of the Cannonball Run, or the Gumball Run, or whatever it was. Like, literally, like, the people that were like, we're probably, you know, we probably already lost, you know, we should just give up. We're not gonna win this race, you know? Oh, shit! Helps to look at the map once in a while, huh? Yeah, one person already left, bro. Rip in peace. I mean, I hate this circuit too, but I'm still gonna finish it. Damn. Ah. I'm getting run up on right now. Oh god. I can save it. Look out, buddy. Don't do the same thing I just did. That's probably what you did earlier. Man, who even puts shit like that into, you know, cities, you know? Little like knees for your car to get stuck on when you're racing in the streets. Come on, man. That's a real motherfucker, I tell you what. I could have been a contender. Oh. Helps to not hit it too hard. As long as I don't hit that... Oh, well. As long as I don't hit that one corner again, I think I'll be okay. As in, I won't be too upset with my performance. Whoa. Man, I'm getting tired. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. We can make it. Ah. You know, if I could find a replay of how I won this circuit on the AI races, it's probably because I literally just cheesed it with like knowing how the AI responds to those braking zones, and then just been like, you know, I don't have to hit my brake, I can just coast through, and then I would just like gain positions that way. Fuck, that whole ass mistake cost me 8 seconds. I'm dead. Still gonna add a sheep to the car at the end of this shit. You know we doing it. I just noticed that the guy who won, that was literally Porter Robinson. Like, you got the microphone, you got the black shirt, you got the white hair, you got that funny looking, like, you got that face that makes him look like a Doberman. You know what I mean? No hate, just being funny. All right, this sprint we might actually be able to do something on. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I see 3 places that we could totally lose this, but we just won't lose it. We'll just race good. I think that's kind of the plan for today. Well, Vantage, can you handle it? Haha, I didn't miss the checkpoint, bitch. I didn't miss the checkpoint. Neither did he, but he couldn't negotiate the turn. Let's go. I like sprint races, man. Makes me feel like I can fucking breathe. Circuits? No. Alright, I'm kind of learning the audio cues off of the engine, but I'm definitely gonna have to work with it, because, like, I don't know, like, it's just this puttering kind of engine sound. It's real nice, it's real pleasant to listen to, but it's so hard to communicate with. And that's like, it's not really a complaint about the car, it's just like, that's just not a sound I'm used to. Whoa. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, man. Oh, man. Can we do it, bitch? We can do it, bitch. Yo, we passed that finish line. We do it in reverse. Wait, did he pass me, though? Did he pass me, though? Because of my style? Did he pass me? Nope. No, he just rendered in right after I finished, but 3 seconds, man. All right, middle of the pack. We on the podium. That's in the points, baby. That means we get a sheep. That means we get 2 sheep. We get 2 sheep off of doing number 3. Or we get a different color sheep. I haven't decided yet. Of course, I don't actually show up on the podium because it's not based off the championship. It's based off the last race, but we'll take it. All right, what did we win in the wheel spin? Probably 2,000 credits when I have 6.8 million. Oh, we have 125,000. Wonderful. They should actually filter those out. Like literally when it's like, it's not even worth your time to watch it happen. They shouldn't give you those in the wheel spins. Dog shit. All right. What do we think? Color-coded sheeps? Color-coded sheeps? Or multiple sheeps to commemorate 3rd, 2nd, and 1st place finishes in championships? Man, I want to keep racing this car. I genuinely like it. It's a good one. I like it. I can be better with it for sure. I know we can do it. If I do sheep again, and then how many other sheep are there? Okay, so there's a dark gray sheep, but it looks like it's like cut off. Like if I pull that in, is it gonna be all fucked? Oh no, it's the whole sheep. Okay. So we'll say that a dark gray sheep is, let's see, we'll put it under. We'll say that a dark gray sheep is us getting 3rd. Multi. Well, is this the riveting race content that you came for? It's definitely the riveting race content I came for. All right, I'm gonna leave it on the little cinematic screen until it comes up. If I don't touch it, it'll come up eventually. Let me switch over to OBS so that I can make myself big while it does that thing. It takes like a second. It takes like a second. I know it. I know it'll come in eventually. I know it'll do it. I'm waiting for it to go into the AFK thing, so it'll start showing off the car. Okay, fuck it. I'm not waiting no moment. I'm just gonna leave it. Whatever. Ah, okay, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Yes, best racing stream ever. Thank you. I'm glad that you say so. Given how, you know, there wasn't like, you know, any winning. But hey, we raced. We learned a lot about the car. We push hard. We go ham. We try. We come through and we try. You know? That's the important part. That's what it's all about, right? Yeah. I mean, look at how many sheeps we got. We're gonna get more. We're gonna get more for sure. We're gonna come back. But it's probably gonna be at the absolute soonest. I think the next time I'll do any stream will be this Saturday, pending whatever other commitments I'm forgetting about in the moment. Like I might stream this weekend just, you know, for the fun of it. Just why not, right? Yeah, I don't know what next week is gonna look like, but I'm thinking what I might do is I might stream 3 days next week just to give myself a good break in there, because I didn't really have one this week, or at least I didn't have one planned, and it didn't occur to me that when I made the schedule, it was like, oh, I'm literally gonna be doing something every single day because offshore is tomorrow, so it's like 4 days of streaming followed by DJing. It's a bit much, you know. So we'll see how I'm feeling this weekend, but I'm already feeling like I want to race some more for sure. So yeah, just for funsies. Minecraft sheep trop. Every one of these means that we won something. The first 3 green ones means that we didn't place last in a championship. And the dark gray one means that we actually took a podium right at the very end there. So it's like we're actually getting better at the car, you know? We're learning. Being better racers, better drivers. Better pizza. Papa John's. Except I don't eat Papa John's. That's not even good pizza, is it? It's just there. Alright, that's it for tonight. I'm going to go do something else. I hope you folks have a wonderful night. Join me for the next one. Looking forward to seeing your beautiful faces once again. That's kind of a joke. I don't see any of your faces. All I see is your text. Unless you put emojis in the chat. Then I see your faces. Sort of. Good night. Good night, everybody. I swish my hair around. I swish my hair back and forth. I swish my hair back and forth. Swish, 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 swish. Alright. Good night. You know what they always say? If you're in a race and you hit a wall, don't be a sheep about it. What do you mean that wasn't even funny?